I'm Wanda Krontkite, and you're watching Mockumentaries, a series of true stories brought to you by the people, for the people, with the people, and near the people. Tonight, we take you into the lives of a group of people who may or may not suffer from bad hair days. And in order to bring you the story, we took the show on a trip to a little town off the coast of what's called Aquanetta, where we interviewed several individuals concerning the differences of a bad hair day. Welcome back. We'd like to welcome our first guest, Miss Sarah Finley, who's had several bad hair days throughout her life. Come on, just give Sarah a big hand. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty well, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, where are you from?
I'm actually from Minnesota. It's a small, tiny town there. No one even talks about it, but yeah.
You're not from Aquanetta?
Nope.
Oh, you moved here?
Oh, wait, yep.
Okay. Well, today's show, as you know, is about bad hair days and how bad hair days can affect you. So first, we'd like to know, how many bad hair days would you say you've had throughout your life?
I'd say, since I've lived for so long, I'd say I've had about 14 to 15 days.
She's had 14 to 15 bad hair days. Whoa, that's rough. And how do you deal with those bad hair days?
Sometimes I wake up and, when I have those bad hair days, it kind of ruins my mood, but I just think that I'm not affecting anybody else, so I just kind of chill with it. But it does annoy me in the back of my head, but I kind of try to ignore it,
So other people claim to be affected by your bad hair days.
Well,
Whoa.
yeah. But I mean, who cares what the haters say, am I right?
Right. Ooh, yeah! Right. Well, if you were to go bald today, who do you think you would look most like?
I'd say if I went bald, I'd probably look like Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, he's a pretty good rapper, so I'd say I probably look like him. Yeah.
Because our producers tell us that most days you feel as if you should be bald. Is this true?
It actually is true. I feel like my days would be so much better if I could just wake up and not have to deal with it. And also, I feel like I would sleep much better if I had no hair on my head.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And how do your friends feel about you going bald maybe one day?
I think my friends have always loved my voluptuous hair. But they probably don't want me to do it, but I feel like it's the best for me and it's the best for my situation currently.
Well, that's great, Sarah. We want to get down to the meat of it, and we want to know exactly about the worst hair day you've had.
Okay, well, the worst one, I woke up and, let's be honest, I looked like a troll. My hair was to the skies, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, wow, it was absolutely horrendous. But like I said, I think of this world, my life motto is YOLO, you know what I mean? So I kind of just got up and I was like, I can do this. And I just tried to flatten it out and I just went on with my day.
You know what? We're there for you, right?
Thank you.
Audience, let's give this break. We have one of your friends here that may feel a little different about bad hair days and your bad hair days in particular. Let's bring out Miss Betty Briggs. Let's talk, Betty. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Okay. And how do you feel about bad hair days?
When I think of bad hair days, it's very embarrassing.
Yeah.
I find it like they have the audacity to go in public with messy hair, with light hair, with honestly, I think Sarah.
Who is your close friend, right?
Yes.
How long have you two been friends?
We've been friends for 14 years.
14
Yep.
years.
Since junior high.
And do you think that you're affected when Sarah has a bad hair day?
Yes.
Yes. How do you think you're affected?
Because I really just look at her, and one day, she asked me to go out, get some like food together. I didn't know that she had a bad hair day that day, so once I saw her, I did not want to be close with her. I started feeling like really irritated, and like my hair started itching.
Whoa. Okay. Now, have you shared how this makes you feel, this bad hair day? Have you shared it with Sarah?
No.
Okay. Okay, well, how do you manage to never have a bad hair day?
Well, I just really look at other people, and I really look at them, and I ask myself, do I want to end up like them?
Yeah, because most people don't really look at other people,
Yeah.
Yeah. So you ask yourself, do you want to end up like them, and that's your motivation.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I use a lot of hair care products. I have 250 straighteners in the past that have broken on me, but I keep buying and buying. I use serum, like oils and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Have you shared those products with your friend Sarah?
No,
Oh,
because
why?
I made them, like the serums and stuff.
Well, maybe if you shared your products with Sarah here, she wouldn't have bad hair days. And maybe you'd feel better. Right? So just think about that, dear. Now, do you think that you may ever have a bad hair day?
I hope not, but I feel like it's coming soon.
Okay. Okay, well, we want to thank you for being here. And we hope that you and Sarah can work this out and maybe share some hair products. But in the meantime, we want to get some other stories up here. Give her a big hand. Thank you, Betty. So the next person I want to bring out kind of thinks about hair days and bad hair days and bad hair a little differently. And his name is Barney Knott. Have a seat. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. So how do you feel about people who have bad hair days?
If you can't maintain your hair, you should, go bald or something. It's, people don't want to look at that on the streets, and you really shouldn't be doing that to other people.
Right. Well, your hair is gorgeous, may I
Thank you.
say.
Take care of it.
You do. What kind of products do you use?
Products like olivine, stuff like that. Very top shelf stuff.
Okay.
Very hard to get.
Wow. All right. Well, where do you think you got your hatred of people with bad hair?
I think it came from, my parents. They had this standard of if you, go out looking this way, like you're making other people feel uncomfortable and stuff, they shouldn't have to look at your hair,
Oh, just their hair, or
Just their hair. They shouldn't have to look at you and your hair being all messed up all day,
So in your eyes, Mr. Knock, what do you think the world would look like if everyone who had bad hair days just went bald? How do you envision the world with everybody's bald and you're the only one with luscious locks?
I think that would be nice because then I wouldn't have to stare at people with bad hair, And I think I wouldn't really care. I just, if I have my hair, I guess I care about other people a little bit, but not really,
Oh, well, my producers tell me that backstage you and Miss Sarah Finley became really friendly, that maybe you guys are going on a date later.
I don't know who told you that, and, I hope this isn't set up, but no, that never happened.
Oh. Could
Don't
it
look
be
surprised.
because she has bad hair days?
Yes, and I think that, and people are, I hear them eyeing and stuff like that. I never said any of that stuff, and we talked for a millisecond, and I think she's making up stuff, and that's not my fault,
Okay. So what the audience would like to know is, What happens when the day comes where you have a bad hair day? What happens when the day comes where you have a bad hair day?
Won't happen. I promise you, it will never happen. It's only happened once in my life, and I'm not letting it happen again. You know, like I think the world exploding is something more, you know, believable than me having a bad hair day. That's never gonna happen.
Okay, okay. Well, thank you. Let's give Barney a hand.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Barney. Our next guest is Tina Tat.
Good hair.
Right, Miss Tina Tat has hair to the floor, and we understand that you believe hair has a deep meaning.
I truly do. I believe hair is a huge cultural thing, and for somebody to walk out of the house with messy hair is extremely disrespectful to so many cultures and so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. And you believe that if people have bad hair days, what does that mean?
There might as well be a troll. I believe they come from a line of descendants of trolls.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, the trolls with the...
Yes, yeah.
Oh, so you believe that people who have bad hair days are descendants of trolls?
Yes, strongly. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what is a troll, and why would a troll symbolize someone with a bad hair day?
A troll is a creature who is disgusting, who doesn't take care of their hair, who is very unorganized. And for somebody to walk out of the house with messy hair is just showing that they're a troll. And I'm not okay with that.
Okay, okay. So what's the meaning of your long, beautiful hair to the floor?
The meaning of my long, beautiful hair is to show my culture and my life, and to show all the things I've been through, and to show that I take care of myself, and to show that I take care of the other people around me by keeping my hair in good condition.
Okay, okay, that sounds good. So what do you think would be the meaning of my hair?
I think your hair is nice, but it could be a little longer, you know? But I think it's very expressful, but it could be a little longer.
I must be having a good hair day.
Mm.
Well, thank you. Everybody give Tina Tat a hand. Woo! Next guest I'm going to bring on is Miss Kitty Spring, who's never had a bad hair day. Woo! Yeah! Hello, Kitty. Welcome.
Hello.
So how are you today?
I'm a little bit tired, but I'm fine.
Okay. Well, so we hear that you've never had a bad hair day.
Never.
And how do you do it?
I prevent it with a lot of gels and shampooing and washing my hair quite a lot, actually. I do it a lot.
Oh, can we see it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yes.
I try to keep my hair very, very fresh and clean.
Oh, and you protect it with the hats and things like that.
Very much so.
Okay, well, how much do you think you spend a month on shampoo and hair gel?
That's kind of hard to question. It's kind of hard to answer because I have so many receipts, in the back of my house. It's just, and in my car, and it's just, hard to keep track of. But I think I spend over 100 each month because
Over 100 each month.
I get expensive, things because I come from a rich family, and I'm not actually from here. I'm just from Illinois, but we come from a rich family, so I get to pay for a lot of expensive hair products. And
Okay.
Trying hard to keep it.
Well, how about your friends? Do you have any friends that have bad hair days?
Probably. I probably have a few. I mean, it doesn't really personally affect me in any way, but I wish I could just spare myself for them. But I have so much that it just runs out so quickly.
Yeah, that's understandable. So, would you date a guy who's had a bad hair days?
I guess, girl or guy. I think I'd be okay. I feel sorry for them, but.
Oh, well, Barney's never had a bad hair day, and I hear he's available and on the market.
He looks like he's having a bad hair day, so I'm not sure.
What are you talking about? Do we have a problem? Let's just start something.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Well, let's solve this by bringing in a professional. I want to bring on Professor C. Corky, top professor at the Hair Follicle Institute. How are you, Professor Corky?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. And so, how is it working at the Hair Follicle Institute?
It's going amazing. We created tons of products to make sure that everyone's hair is beautiful.
Wow, is it going to be anything like this gorgeous mane that you are sporting?
It's gonna be even better.
Wow. So, how long have you studied hair?
About 14 years.
14 years. Wow. And how long did it take you to come up with this special tonic to prevent people from having bad hair days? Tell us about it.
Well, I started 2 years ago.
You're making sure that everything's going correctly. So, is this new hair tonic available for like the people on the panel?
Mm-hmm.
It is. So can you tell them how they can be able to get it? The ones that do have bad hair days, they need help.
If you want to buy my stuff, then you gotta go to Walmart and buy it in the section of stuff.
Walmart, the section of stuff.
Yeah. Because I got my own section, and that's called the section of stuff.
Oh, Walmart's giving you your own section, Professor?
Because I have so many items.
Wow. So what would you suggest that I use for my hair?
All of my products.
All of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all at one time.
Yes.
And then how is that going to help me?
It will help you by making your hair straighter, cleaner, and messier.
Wow, you guys, the audience loves that. They love that. Yeah. So, Professor, before we wrap up here, is there any advice you can give to our panel here who have bad hair days or who don't quite understand bad hair days?
You have to wash it when you wake up, and wash it when you sleep, and wash it after you eat lunch, and wash it whenever you have time.
Wow, so you just have to wash it.
Yes. And use every type of shampoo. There's 3 different shampoos that I made.
3 different shampoos.
Plus more.
Okay, and we can find those at the Follicle Institute or Walmart?
Walmart.
Just Walmart.
Plus Target.
Walmart plus Target.
And plus some other places.
And plus some other places. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, Professor. And we'd like to thank everybody on our panel. And we'll see you next time on Mockumentary. Yeah!